But okay, I'll get this together. Typically, like it's $150 to install toilet. Okay. And then my hourly rate is $85 an hour. Okay. So then to plumb the other two, probably 2 hours.
I woke up this morning, I didn't give a fuck. Took the first sip of my coffee, and I knew I still didn't give a fuck. It's a beautiful morning, and guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, so I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's happening with it? The music was going a little bit longer than I wanted it to. It's okay. What's happening with it? We got a lot to talk about. This weirdo criminal network. This guy, it is very interesting. I mean, this guy would literally suck the fart out of JLR's asshole if he requested. And look, JLR is running from getting served with this protection order. There's a massive gift card scam. I spoke with 2 sources, both women, confirming everything, basically, that was said on Molly Golightly's live. It's a scam that JLR is doing with these gift cards. We'll break it down. There's a lot of weird stuff. We're going to have a guest join us because this guy has been getting his work called from some people. And it's interesting because it really is a small world. When I tell you that criminal network will do anything for jail, please believe that. Even to the point where, like, hey, here's my house, come hide here, right? It's very interesting, right? And we're going to get into all of this, right? What I want to maybe us take a little bit of credit for is I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if the HOA listened to us or not, but I have been seeing them clean it up a little bit. And let me explain this, right? Before I show you guys, let's take some hints. I think they're cleaning it up a little bit, which is fantastic news because you got a lot of grifting weirdos there. Okay, this guy, criminal network, is just a weirdo. Come to find out, when hashtag justice for Magnolia or any questions about, this alleged brutal beatdown that JLR did, he doesn't have a criminal network, right? Well, that's because he's got domestic violence charges. So it's 2 peas in a pod, people. Okay, and it's very interesting. Yes, I want to show you guys a clip about that, Joe. I don't know. I don't know what the HOA did. Cowboy Logic, I haven't forgot about Dolly. This JLR stuff came out of the blue, and we just started covering it, right? Been covering JLR for years. There was never any plan to go protest or nothing like that. But because of everything that happened, we are going back to protest. I think we're going to go to either a courthouse or the prosecutor's office on the next protest to see if we can really get some justice for Magnolia, to actually see if we can make some change, right? Not just in the neighborhood, not for the laws, for like some active, real, something to happen. We like, if you're new over here, I like to have fun. I like to make parodies. We like to be a little bit wild. We're way different than any other channel. I'll tell you that. I'm a little bit more extreme. I'll do things. I'll go out there a little bit, way more than other channels, right? But at the end of the day, we try to like make something good happen. I don't want to be here as a creator with an audience just talking about shit, right? It's cool and fine to call shit out, and it's great to do all that, right? But to make something happen with your viewers, getting them involved, that is what I try to do. We can't always do that, but we may on this situation, right? But yeah, I was covering Dolly extensively with the Red Dot brother. You know, for anybody who does not know, this is factual, and we were doing a deep dive, and we will continue. It hasn't stopped. It's been put on pause. But matter of fact, I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna catch everybody up on that tomorrow. I was supposed to have Nerdy Addict on this stream, but I spoke to him, and it's looking like our schedule's gonna collab better tomorrow. So I'm gonna have him on tomorrow. I'm gonna give you guys 2 lives in a row, 2 days in a row. I'll have Nerdy on tomorrow, and I'm gonna have somebody that JLR and this criminal network guy have been harassing on here momentarily. But yeah, if you don't know, Dolly Vision, he has a red dot that lives in his house. Okay. Now this is somebody that did grape on their own daughter. Okay. So it would be his brother doing the grape, right? I guess that would make Dolly an uncle, his niece. And it's a certified red dot. Okay. It's not that he was drunk and came out the bar and took a pee by the dumpster and some Karen called the police on him because he had his weenie out. No, it's not that. It's grape. Incest grape. And he has a girlfriend that comes over all the time. Well, if we stop right there, is there anything weird about that? Well, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. But if I told you that the girlfriend had minor children, and then I told you that they publicly say they're going to marry each other, making the minor children have to come into the residence with the red dot, would that be alarming? Well, it should. And if it isn't, unsubscribe. Get out of here. You are the problem. But we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Right now, I want to talk about this do-boy of JLR. It's comical, right? I don't know if I can say it on this live, but matter of fact, I will try to. I probably can. No, I just don't want to. Well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. So it doesn't matter at this point. So you guys know that JLR was served with a protection order from Nerdy Addict, right? He is epic. When you don't see him going live and all this, he's epically up there, right? And he's floating from, he's literally couch surfing, right? Now, this guy, criminal network, he's letting, JLR stay at all his family members' houses and all of this. Oh, this is factual. This is factual. Okay. And we're going to get into it all. But I want to tell you, I want to show you who's doing his dirty work, JLR, right? It's comical because it's not really comical. It's disgusting. But this guy, it's all a big use fest, right? I'll suck your ass, right? And I'll get some of your supporters, right? Does this guy not see the saluting and sucking off of Adolf Hitler? But criminal network, he wants to be the soda bottle. And that's what we're looking at, people, right? Now, if you're coming here, we're not talking about anything to do with Nancy Guthrie on this live. Nothing to do with her. However, I did call and alert the HOA and some other people about some alarming behavior that I and many of my subscribers have been seeing, right? If you see something, you say something. It's just that simple, right? There's no way in the world we can expect JLR or criminal network or anybody out there other than the police, the FBI, or Brian Entin to find or locate Nancy Guthrie sitting outside of her house, smoking weed, sitting outside of the house, just you're not helping, right? And then you're harassing Tommaso, chasing this guy around. Who are you, right? Who are you? You're not helping. And if anything, you're hurting the investigation. Your idiot subscribers are ordering pizzas over there, all types of dumb shit, right? It's just not good, right? No matter how you look at it, if you care about Nancy Guthrie, you would want that away. You would want that stopped, right? So that's what we did. Now, off of that, I think we made some progress. Couple more comments. I just went in. Ready to rumble. What's up, written in the stars? Glad you can catch one too. What's up, mermaid? What's happening, mama? Nicole. JLR's on the lam. Wait, what's up, Mrs. Kit? Contaminating a crime scene. Dolly is absolutely a scumbag. But yes, contaminating a crime scene. This is true. What's up? CS4U1B. I wish you had an easier name to say. JLR in the beginning even videotaped an elderly lady outside her home, showed her an address, asked if she had a Ring camera. The guy is an idiot, man, and he's showing his ass. Big shout out to Badass. I saw your avatar. There you go. Big shout out. Listen, big shout out to Badass. Big shout out to any and all, right? You don't have to have a YouTube channel to do awareness on the situation. And a lot of you guys are killing it on X. You're killing it. If you follow me and I retweet them, hey, it's not my stuff. These people are really doing some good work, man. Really good work. And I don't want to sit here and call people's names out because I don't want you to get attacked. But you know who you are. You know who you are. Okay. So now with the HOA, with the HOA, right? Let's try to do this, right? Now with the HOA, but let's see if my McDonald's Wi-Fi is corrupt today or not. This case would make me respect white boys so much more. It was definitely on the wrong side of YouTube. I stand with victims. Hey, that's okay. I appreciate that comment. Love your content. Listen, guys, I just try to call this stuff out. And listen, when you have a YouTube channel, there's plenty of ample opportunities where you get to help families, right? And I've done that in the past, multiple different families, big cases, small cases, all cases. But there's a way that you do it, and that's all I can say, right? So I want you guys to listen to this, right? I'm going to hit play here in a second. Let me just make sure. Badass, this is coming from you, right? I want to make sure you guys can hear it. Give me one in the chat. I'm about to hit play right now. Just listen because I have some more stuff to show you. But I think the HOA phone call we made had a little bit something there, right? Listen to it. Give me a 1 if you could hear the volume in 1, 2.
If that's, look, I have to be honest, a lot of people
3.
Initially thought should we be looking at the family, because just that's the way it works. Crime is not committed by some random person coming into a home, but kidnapping an 84-year-old. Usually it's a tragedy that some
Cool. Thank you.
We're both cameras back.
Okay, so what I want you to hear here is it's actually towards the end here. Let's go down here. Okay, it's right around here. So that's Megan Kelly. Obviously, you guys know who that is. I'm going to play it from right around here, right? Let's go. Let's have a listen from here.
Sitting here waiting.
Perfect.
If any,
right here. Okay, hold on. Okay, from here.
quick. You saw the lights come on the car and everything. We are out of here. We got to go quick. We got to go. Holy moly. They have a undercover cop, not cop, sheriff, literally sitting here waiting if anybody even stops. If anybody even stops. Sorry, I couldn't just.
Let me pause it real fast, real quick. So undercover sheriff's office, if anybody stops by the house, right? You saw JLR, you saw this idiot with the man boobs, a criminal network. You saw the goof troop themselves chasing the Tommaso people. Law enforcement has cleared the family. In these cases that we get, you never get that. Especially missing children. You never get law enforcement coming out and saying they cleared the family. But these assholes are over law enforcement. Some of them wearing badges, fake press, fake everything. These opportunists are still trying to blame Tommaso, run with the conspiracies. No fuck faces. They've been cleared. Leave them alone. That is harassment. You have no idea what they're going through. Nancy's not related to you. But the call to HOA, now there's this and more, right? So this guy's there's okay, listen, let's have a listen.
Stop and get the volume on that guy with him. But that was an undercover sheriff. He came up with his lights on. You're not allowed to stop, he said. No joke.
All right, I don't know why. 857. Look, y'all gotta send me clips. I've been hearing about this guy. I know he's not another asshole. Yeah, I know. I killed it, guys. I killed it. You didn't miss anything. He just says, you can't come out here, this and that. None of them have jobs. None of them have jobs. What's up, Melly? How are you? I don't know why it happened. So let me try it again. We'll pick it up where we were, from where it was. I'm sorry. It should be right here. About
anything is out of place. They're calling. Do not even stop there, he said. They've called the board of supervisors because they're probably friends with them, so they're and so this is the kind of, I guess, wealthy people.
all right. So who did this come from? Okay, somebody that doesn't want their name mentioned, but who are they? How do I vet this? How do I know if this is factual or not? Well, you want me to mute this for a second? I'll read it, but how do I explain this? I'm gonna mute it real fast. Hold on, guys. That's all I need. Okay, that's all right. So we got some communication from a local since I've been live. I saw it, and this was emailed to us. They don't want their name said. That's fine. If you contact me, I'm not going to say your name, especially if you don't want to be. I actually respect your privacy. I saw you on YouTube talking about Alex criminal. Listen, the neighbors want. I believe it's Nancy's family doing this because Alex is out there all the time smoking weed. The language he uses isn't called for. Going to the bathroom in the woods and talking real bad about the other neighbors in the neighborhood, our neighborhood. It is a disgrace on Nancy and her family. He needs to go get a real job. I'm an older woman, and I would not like him in front of my own house as I live around there. He says they don't own the street, but they pay big money in taxes to live there. Why would they have to put up with that? He is even making disgusting about the neighbors, wants everyone and putting it on YouTube. They have to go. It's terrible, and we won't stand for this. And I won't read the rest because it's all privacy stuff. Okay, so white boy, did you get my DM? My computer crashed. I didn't, but I will look at it momentarily. Diamonds, what's up, Diamonds? Keep your foot on their necks, Matt. Yeah, absolutely. Now, so the HOA, let's go back there, right? Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. You got to let me know what that is. If you're DMing me something as I'm live, I'm not going to look at the link and then like try to figure it out. That's not for you, Mermaid. That's someone else who just DM'd me. You got to like, if you've never done a live, imagine me being up here. I already have like what I want to say. There's a guest waiting to come on. My McDonald's Wi-Fi sucks. And there's all shit happening. Like you got to give me a little bit of grace, right? Give me an explanation when you send something, please. Okay. So you're done. So yeah, I got that. And I'm going to talk about that if that's what you're saying. Yes, I got that. Okay. So let this thing work. Let me take some comments. So yeah, show next is basically I posted last night, I believe last night or the day before. JLR is like, where's Nancy? The HOA is having a meeting, right? And man boobs talking to the lady, I believe I called the head of the HOA, and she's kind of like not wanting them, right? Okay, I don't know. This is just me speculating. I don't know what it is, right? I don't like that. All we did was call, right? So I don't know. But there's a lot of other things happening. And as you know, they're looking to serve JLR, right? He made a complete ass out of himself. And it's his own fault. Now, you have this guy he's very strange. Criminal network. I mean, what kind of name is that? He's very strange, right? He's very strange. He doesn't care about the Magnolia situation because there's violence there in itself, but he has it as well. But he made this weird post, right? And it's pretty wild what he said. Okay, let me show you. Give me 1 second. So let's do this now. Hold on, guys. Let's catch up. I always bring receipts if I say something, guys. I'm not gonna, I'm not one of those YouTubers to just tell you some shit. So there's a lot to show you guys, a lot. All right. Here we go. Actually, before that. Okay. So if you haven't seen my post, this is what we're talking about. This is where we're starting off at right now. So this guy says, can you guys see that? Okay. So this guy says today, or maybe whatever it was. And I'm going to explain this. He says, let me read this full thing. Criminal network. For some reason, he puts Nancy Guthrie. Nerdy or White Boy Radio or any in that group, pay attention. Grown folks talking. Say all you want about me. I give zero shits. But now you're starting to talk about my daughters. I don't want you to think this is a threat, but I want you to know that this is a effing promise, which includes if I see you, I'm bitch slapping you or fighting you all, one-on-one, or all of you putos. In closing, it should be a lesson learned. Never speak on someone's kids. Fuck web warriors. I walk the walk. I refuse to give you leeches any oxygen. Blah, blah, and blah. Whoever spoke about the Weenie Boys kids? So this is just him like trying to like throw something out there. Like, and I've never spoke about the dude's kids. Well, until today. How dumb, right? How dumb is it, right? This guy is so far up JLR's anus. He doesn't understand that he might hurt him a little bit. Imagine having a protection order against and then saying dumb things like this. Now, look, I don't have no protection order against any of these individuals, but, the guy's talking really tough. If he wants to, like, maybe do something for charity, really feed the homeless, I'm 1,000% up for some type of a boxing event where we can do it for donations, but the loser deletes their channel. Loser deletes. Off the internet you go if you lose, right? Completely legal. I don't know what this is about that he's talking about, but I have no idea what he's talking about attacking his kids. Have I ever attacked anybody's kids ever? The lies have to stop. But why would he say that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's because he's opening his house, his family, to JLR. JLR's flapping on, he's couch surfing right now. He's going to this one, staying a few nights, this one, staying a few nights over here. Oh, yes, he is, people. Oh, yes, he is. Now, so he used to have this guy here. He used to have a blogger. We're going to be talking about this platform a lot today. So he used to have a blogger. You guys know about Blogger? Now, in his blogger, it was removed because he used to have a group a Jean-Benet Ramsey group. But the problem was this guy posted dead pictures about Libby and Abby in his blogger that got him thrown off the site. The ISP was tossed away. Now, there's another person that has a blogger. And that would be this bird-chested guy right here, JLR Investigates. Now, you may ask, why does he have a blogger? What's that about? Well, the blogger's name, the information in the blogger, the name of the blogger is Gino Romano. Now, I don't know who the hell Gino Romano is, so I just did a quick Google search. The name Gino Romano most commonly refers to a viral internet meme from social media, skits or character from the popular Papa Luigi video game series, because severe notable people and blah, 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 right? Now, I'm going to attempt to show you what's in this blog. I'll drop the link. You can have a look-see for yourself. Grab this, copy and paste it. I'll drop it in the chat. Jonathan Lee Riches, aka Gina Romano. Another alter ego is what we have discovered. Another alter ego. What kind of a weird shit is this? I'm going to stop and go to my comments, because why the hell would somebody want to act like a one Gino, whatever the name was? Here's the blogger. Have a look-see, copy, paste it. Don't go now. Put it in your notes. Let's check these comments out. What is this? What the hell is this? What's the point of this? What's this alter ego for? I don't understand. I need the internet's help here. I need the internet's help here. Yes, they do. Borderline, a neck beard, personality. Yeah, it's all very weird. This is just another alter ego, people. There's a whole blogger here, okay? A whole blogger. I'm going to drop it in the chat again. Okay. Now, before we get to the entire gift card scam, I'm going to have my guest come up. I'm going to text him right now, see if he can join. And we're not done with the guy, with the idiot. What's his name? Man Boobs. I got a video to show you. Yes, the ISP was removed for posting Abby and Libby's dead pictures. But we have this gift card scam. I have some clips to show you of this guy, Criminal Network. If I told you that he crawled all the way in JLR's ass, I don't know how you would believe me. But I have the receipts for it. Now, let me get out of here. Let's go back to, say it again, baby. Yes, he is surviving off asshole juice. That's it. But yeah, it's weird, right? Now I'm gonna drop the link for the guest. Share that link. You share it around. That's what it's there for. That's why I dropped it. That's possible. So yeah, he's absolutely staying with this guy, Criminal Network, and it's all comical. Now I'm gonna have my guests come on and join us. Now you may have seen him on panels this week, because this is not the first time that his employer has been called. Okay, this is going to be the second time his employer has been called. Now, what's comical about this is he's absolutely took the plan. He's dealing with this, and it can't be any more perfect. Everything they're trying to do to him, their intention was take the post down, delete everything, and stop talking about me. We've seen Molly Golightly's cousin recently say this. I've been saying this for years. When this whole situation with Magnolia happened, the second video that I did, I warned creators exactly what he was going to do, right? But Picasso destroyed this narrative. Now, he has privately shared with me the actual correspondence between said weirdos and his employer, but this is the second time that they have called this week. Now, little do they know that it doesn't matter how many times they can possibly call this guy's employer, he's not going anywhere. Now, I'm not going to share why, but I spoke with him. Now, and just to give you some context, this has happened to me in the past. I have had YouTubers call my work, okay? Now, the last time this happened, my boss was being really weird. He wasn't used to our space, and I don't work there anymore, but he was like, I could see him thinking, and I'm like, hey, this is what you're going to do. Next time they call, you're going to clown them or record them and give it to me so I can joke them, right? If you don't do that, if you think a Google Maps review is bad for your business, imagine what a YouTube video can do. And if you don't do that, I'm going to make a YouTube video. And he already said to me, anything about all this, right? And people calling him, right? So essentially he did. He was like, oh, I get trolls, right? So that's how I do it, right? I tell all my employers, no matter where I work, and they're all subscribed anyhow. But this is something that we've spoken on and asked many times. But it's interesting, and I've narrowed it down listening to his story exactly who this is, and I'll share with you. Plus, I want to tell you about the gift card scam. Very important. All right, so Picasso, if you're in the chat, or actually hit the link now. I emailed it to you. In the chat? Text. Oh. Let's do this. Can you hit the link? Okay. Do you want me to drop it here? I got it. I'll drop it. But I emailed it to you before stream. It doesn't matter. Yes, I know about Ted Investigates. I've been seeing him too. Another weirdo. Lemon pound king. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know you needed it. I emailed it to you. Okay, all right. So if you're gonna click this,
all right, hamburgers go.
This is going to be for Chad. Now, JLR Investigates can take it. Criminal Network can take it. But other than that, that's it. Oh, anybody can take it, but it's not at this moment. Yeah, and I have a video to show you about this Criminal Network guy. You got to see him. This guy, this stuff is absolutely going to his head. He's absolutely using JLR for a little bit of clout on YouTube, right? But I have receipts that he doesn't really care about these cases. I actually know somebody personally who asked him to cover a case out there locally. The problem is it's not Nancy Guthrie's case.
If it's not money, he's not interested.
It's not in the headlines. It's everywhere. Every notification that you get from the news. No, it's the average Joe that's missing. Do you think he wanted to cover that case? No, absolutely not. He didn't give two fucks. What he cares about is and trying to crawl all the way up JLR's asshole.
I'm not really sure how much
it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Now, what's very, very strange about that? Obviously, Criminal Network has not done the research to find. What is he? Latin at some point? He's some sort of Latin, And he's also in a gang, from what I hear, right? Whatever, that's his business, right?
Like what?
You would think that he would listen to what JLR has said about Spanish people, sucking out Hitler, Latin gangs, everything that criminal network stands for is contradicted by being him friends with JLR, but he'll ignore it all. I see you, brother. Okay, we got the guest. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up?
Sorry about that. Was that a little bit too confusing?
No, because I watch YouTube on my phone and I stream from my laptop and I can't click the link from YouTube, you know what I mean? I needed you to send it to my email.
Yes.
And I didn't get it.
Okay, sorry about that. So listen, here's what I want to do. I want you to take a few minutes. This is not even going to be like an interview. I'm just going to give you the microphone. I'd like you to tell the audience, maybe some people have seen you on panels, and maybe, you know, just give a recap of everything that's happened to you, you with your employer getting just everything. Just give them the whole recap if you don't mind. I'm going to put comments on the screen as you do. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just do a quick recap as quick as I can here. About January, I jumped back on Twitter.
Sure.
So Anyway, about January, I jumped back on Twitter. I have a friend I DM, and I kind of knew who JLR was. I got to pull up my picture so I know what I'm looking at here. They showed me a tweet that he did, and it was felon JLR investigates his standing on Nancy's property, and then he said this person is lying. Well, I went in there and made some comments like everybody else does, you know, you're a felon, blah blah blah, and he blocked me. So I've been blocked since, oh God, whatever that tweet was a long time ago. Then, as I was DMing my friend, they mentioned to me that nobody has seen Magnolia since January 13th. And so we were both curious, like, well, what happened? You know, they said that he had taken off from Washington in a quick hurry, and that he had maybe deleted some lives and stuff. I never verified any of this. It's just what I'd heard. And then after that, you know, so then I started kind of posting about JLR just like everybody else does for probably the next month. And then about a month into that, I started making pictures of him, and then cartooning them, I guess is what you want to call it. And then I'd say, you know, and then I was Recovery Chad at one point. I changed my name to Picasso Chad. Somebody joked about it or something because I was making those pictures. I was like, hey, that sounds like a great idea. So I did. It's kind of a joke more than anything. Then after I did that, where was I? Losing my train of thought. Sorry about that.
You were blocked.
Yeah, I was.
You changed your. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, he blocked me, and I know. Okay. Yeah. So I was making those pictures, and then probably 2 weeks ago or so, I'd been noticing. I just knew he was watching I knew he was watching my Twitter or X account. I knew he was. I could feel it. And
he watches everything.
Yeah, so I even included into some of my pictures, I would put, I know you're watching. And then, so, you know, I just knew he was. And then Criminal Network actually came in. I had made a post about him, and I cartooned him. And he come in there and he says, oh, see, your only like is me. You know, I was only getting, you know, maybe 3, 4, 5 likes on all my stuff. Nobody was really watching it. But he jumped in there and made some comments. And right then and there, I knew, because those two were hanging out together, that both of them were watching my Twitter account. I just knew it. And then
How long have you known about JLR?
Oh, for many years.
His
As long as
behavior.
he's, yeah,
Okay.
his behavior. Oh, quite a while. I mean, when you watch the guy even years ago, you just know who he is and what he's a fraud. You just he comes across as that easily. Anybody should be able to see that.
I
Um,
agree.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, um, so yeah, so then Alex tweeted back to me, "You should have been aborted," and then he blocked me. And anyway, that's kind of how I knew they were watching me. So I made a few more pictures and tweets and whatnot. And then last Monday morning, my boss had texted me in the morning and said, "Hey, did you?" Because I'm an on-call tow truck driver, and I actually even have the phone, so the phones will ring to me on nights and weekends that I have them. And I had just been on call that weekend. But anyway, she texted me Monday morning, said, "Hey, I got an email from a guy mentioning your name and he wants a tow." I thought, man, that's kind of weird. Nobody emails for a tow. They always call us, right?
Yeah, and I
So
got that email, guys. That's what I was saying before he joined. I have the email to confirm this, but I'm not gonna. You don't want that shared, correct?
no. Not
Okay.
yet, not yet.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
and that email is actually after he had called and talked to them. So
Okay. Well,
then,
this is the first time you're talking
yeah,
about. Okay.
yeah. So then, after she texted me, "Hey," on the email, I went on a call, and then it was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and she says, "Hey, stop by my office. I need to talk to you." She never does that, ever. So, right then and there, I just got the feeling it was about him. And so I went in the office, and she goes, "Yeah, so we got this guy that called us, and do you have the Twitter account at Real Picasso Chad?" And I said, "Yep, that's me." And at first she was freaking out because she didn't know who this guy was. But before I'd gotten to the office, they had already Googled him and they found out everything about him before I even got to the office. So they already knew. They saw his Guinness Book of World Records and all his lawsuits. They saw that he was a felon for wire fraud. They saw all that. They knew. So anyway, when I got to her office, he actually called after he had talked to her. He called back again and left a voicemail message saying, "Thanks for calling," or "Thanks for talking to me," blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so anyway, the, she said, after I told her all about everything, she didn't really care. She just, oh, I know what it was. I had some pictures of my truck up there that didn't have our name on it or anything like that. She didn't want any of that on there, which, there was only a couple of pictures. It was no big deal. That's the only thing she was concerned about. So I took all those off. Those are gone. And, but other than that, she doesn't really care. I live in a small community. I mean, the town I live in is 1,000 people. The town I work in is 3,000 people. Everybody knows everybody. I've known her for 50 years. And so is she
Right.
going to do anything to me about it? No, he called the wrong guy. Why he picked me, I don't know. I obviously got under his skin,
What
I
he
would
does
say.
this. Yeah, you did, and you were making enough noise to where he felt that he can. He can dig into. Can I ask you a question? Because I didn't ask you this off the
Yeah.
off the air. So when obviously he's watching you, he's seeing the tweets that you're putting out. So how does he find out who you are? Where on your Twitter, or where did you, I guess, should I say, slip up where your real identity was linked to your digital footprint? How was anybody of his followers, whoever it was, his butt buddy with the boobs, who was able to be like, look what I found?
Yeah,
Do you
I can
know?
only speculate. But I had made a tweet the night
Okay.
before. I did a tow, and I put some pictures of it on there. He probably did some type of reverse search on the for the truck, maybe. How he got my name, I don't know. I used to repo cars, and there's ways to find people. I can't reveal any of those right here because I don't want to do that. But if you
Yeah,
want to,
it's
if you
easy.
really want
It's
to
easy to
find
find.
somebody, yeah, you can. You can find anyone.
I agree. Especially with
So
AI, the tools that we have nowadays. Yeah, channels that don't show their face and stuff. Hey, I'm all for your privacy and everything, but it's getting easy now.
yeah,
And so just take that to an account to anybody out there. But that was the first time that he called your boss. And this was what day?
yep, that was Monday.
This was Monday. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so Monday was the day that he had called in, and then I believe it was Thursday. Somebody called the work number again, and my boss answered the phone because she does during the days, and they claimed to be a reporter. Let me pull up my tweet here, as a matter of fact, because I explain it really well in that.
You did. I think I'll show it afterwards. But so someone claimed to be a reporter contacting your work over some Twitter drama, like that would
Yes.
ever happen.
Yeah, so they had called,
okay, so
wanting to know what she thought of JLR calling about my post. She told them to get bent and never call again. And then later on in the day, I didn't know about this. So then later in the day, I went and I asked her, I said, hey, have you gotten any more communications or anything? Has anybody tried to call? She says, yes. And then this is when she told me about this reporter. I started thinking about it afterwards. I thought, you know what? My work is not out there in the public. Nobody knows where I work. Nobody. How would a reporter get that, for one? Two, like you just said, why would a reporter want to know about a Twitter beef? That it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Shout out to Scarlett. Scarlett, 1 month strong member. Shout out to you. Go ahead, Chad. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good, bro. So why would a reporter want to know about a Twitter beef?
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense. So I actually went back and I talked to her. I said, that had to have been somebody, a friend of his or something that called, and he was probably standing right there. What it was, I bet you, he was calling back wanting to know what happened to me, because I guarantee you he probably wanted me to get fired. In the very least, he wanted me to pull my tweets down. But I guarantee you he was hoping I would have gotten fired, and he was wanting to find out what happened, so that's how he did it.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not fooling anybody, bro.
I'm going to tell you right now, who do you think that was? If you got to take a wild guess. I already have my guess, and the person's in the title of this live.
Yeah, I think Alex did it for him. Mr. Criminal Fraud Network.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't have any proof to that. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have any
speculate.
Proof to that.
It's fine. It's your job.
Well, he does it all the time, so why can't we?
Either do I. So technically, either do I. Good point on that. Good catch.
Yeah.
However, I want to show you guys some clips and stuff when Chad's done telling what happened to him. I just want to show you how far this guy has crawled into JLR's anus. And also, you have to understand, he's opening the house for JLR to stay at this one's house and this one's house, right? And while I say like family members and stuff, I'll go ahead and go this. I'll go ahead and say this much, right? If JLR's crashing at the cousin's house over here and mama's house over here and stepdad's house over here and maybe daughter's house over here. Well, when people find out, you can't get mad that it's said. I just don't understand what that tweet is because I've never said nothing about your daughters up until the post that you made saying that for some odd reason, I made, public videos, right? Showing your own words. I never attacked your daughters. What? Make it make sense. But these are your true crime detectives. These are the people who are going to find Nancy Guthrie before the FBI and the police, right? They don't have common sense, right? However, we'll get there in a minute. Continue with the stuff at work. So this happened once, and then catch us up.
Yeah, so Monday he called. Thursday is when the reporter called again. And I mean, that's basically, I've kind of told what happened, really. I know I've gotten under his skin, obviously. Why did he call? There's
You're right. The
So,
second time, so the email that you sent me, I'm not going to show it. That was the second time, right? Okay.
no,
It's super
that was
weird.
from Monday. That was from Monday.
Oh, that was the first time. Okay, gotcha.
So what
was there?
Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what happened. So she texted me in the morning so that was actually the second email that you see. The first email he sent was just, he was wanting a tow and he said my name in full. Okay, my first name and my last name. And that's just very strange. Nobody ever does an email for a tow. And then to mention my name. That's why she had asked me, hey, did you get a call over the weekend? And, well, why would I tell somebody my real name? I wouldn't, so I knew something was up then. So then later on in the afternoon, I think is when she got the phone call from him. She talked to him. And then after she talked to him, he called back again and left a voicemail message. So it sounds like he's called 3 times, and that was Monday. And then Thursday was when he used somebody else to call posing as a reporter. I've got that tweet up that I'm going to go ahead and read this tweet that I did. I say, dear reporter posing to be a journalist like little guy does, who called my work today. Guess what? My work isn't public. How did you get it? You got it from him. The reporter, in quotations, wanted a comment on what they thought about him calling them about me. Sorry, it's a little messed up there. Little guy, you think we are that stupid? I know it's one of your goons, and I know you want to know what happened to me. I'll tell you, just ask me. Nothing. They don't care about you. A reporter wouldn't call from a private number. Stop calling my work, little guy. This is a public message directly to you. You know who you are, just like everyone else knows. Your usual tactics will not work on me. Wrong guy, pal. And that's what I sent after I found out about him calling.
So yeah, this guy, after reading the email, so I agree with you. I believe that somebody was right there when it happened, and I also read the email. Unfortunately, I can't show it to people because whatever you're doing with that. But I absolutely think that this is criminal network. Have you seen the guy? What's your opinion on how he tries to suck up to this guy. Like it's so desperate. It's so weird, right?
Well, I think he's so far up JLR's ass that he can smell what he had for breakfast.
I agree. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. There's a couple clips here where it's out of control. Look, people
Yeah.
know me and Nerdy Addict to be friends. Newsflash, I don't agree with every possible thing that Nerdy says. So if I don't like something that he says, do I call him out or do I just disagree? That's it. I don't have to make it all public, right? But I've been friends with him for years. Friends with him. I'm sure I say some. So it's that's how it is, right? But when it comes to like this guy in JLR, it's very weird, and you can tell that he's absolutely using. They're both using each other. I saw a lot of people say it in the comments. JLR's using this guy to be security. There's your true crime detective. There's your brilliant detective brain. You pick the guy with a bad body, the guy with boobs, the fat guy, the guy that's this is the guy who's it's adequate. It just shows you how weak and weird JLR is, because that's who's gonna protect you. It's all very comical, but they're absolutely destroying themselves. I gotta check out that 857 guy. I know Ted Bundy / Ted Investigates is another absolute loon ball. People, unfortunately, besides Brian Enton and law enforcement, and I hate to say this, Nancy Guthrie's home has become a magnet of grifters, scammers, weirdos, and now
Hey,
perps.
white boy, I gotta stop you. A sheriff
Yeah.
just pulled up to my house.
Okay, you handle whatever you have to do and follow up with us, but go handle that.
I bet you it has something to do with him. What do you bet?
So I'm gonna. It probably does.
Report it for your protection.
Why don't you go take care of that though?
Yep.
Come back and tell us, okay? I muted his mic. You know what? Let me kick him, man. That
Mute him, then we can't hear. That's why we can't hear anything.
no, I just did it now. I'm gonna kick him.
You gotta mute you.
I'm gonna kick him. I don't, listen, I'm a little bit nosy, and obviously that has to do something with them. But I don't want sensitive information. If a police officer's there, you can't. You got to be careful, right? I told him as best I could. Listen. I have his phone number. Let's see what happens. But I guarantee that has something to do with it. However, if you're just not coming in, this is the second time his work has been called. He gave me receipts. I saw the verified email that was sent. It's all weird, right? I think it's either criminal network or somebody close to him, I'll say. Now, yeah, that's wild, guys. Before moving forward, I just want to catch up because I want to see what he says. I'm very interested to see what this is about. Now, when I get to the gift card scam, this is going to be something that I normally don't do, but I'm going to need my longtime supporters, my subscribers who have been subbed up with me for some time. I need your back here. I try to never say nothing on the internet without showing some factual proof, evidence, or some sort of a receipt. There is a gift card scam that has recently been discussed in Molly Golightly's live chat with the So huh? That was actually Jen Coffin never did that, and he read it, and he just looked stupid off that one. My wife was talking about the GoFundMe setup for the Guthries that Coffin never did, which was a whole different other thing. But don't donate to any GoFundMe's regarding Nancy Guthrie. Please do not do that. Okay. When it comes to gift card scam, guys, let me take some comments because I'm really anxious for him back. And this next part is a little difficult, really. I'm just kind of going outside of my element. Scarlet Feather, member for 1 month. Shout out. Thank you. Mary Poppins became a new member. Thank you. Let me catch up on all this stuff. Cher, 2020, new member. Thank you. Mary Poppins also said, Noelle, please check the text I sent you.
Yeah, I saw that. Tell her to please comment.
She says, Dutch Girl Podcast, shout out, 2 months member. Thank you for the support, all my members. Thank you very much. I got the real life Jilly before. I did get real life. We got Scarlet Feather, 1 month strong. I think I started off with that. Mermaid says, I'm not Mags. Please inform Plunder. The assumption alone is making people believe Mag isn't following the RO. Really, so Mermaid is Magnolia. I'm not. I don't talk Mag or Plunder. Not that I don't. I just don't know them. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. So I'm caught up. Okay, now let's check this out. What's up, Miss Denise? I saw you in the Rumble chat before I started this bad boy. Shout out to Denise. Love ya. Thank you for here. Exactly. When JLR minions always talk about how people are just jealous of him, shows that's the kids' home. So true. So true. So true. I've been letting them have free speech. I've been letting them voice their opinions on the situation. But at some point, like some of them are so anal, like they say the same dumb thing over and over about how I'm jealous of this studio, right? Remember the name, right? I keep it real, you guys. Engagement. There's no like a debate. There's no like, what's your point? It's all just and all suck him, and and I'm desperate and I'm thirsty and I stick up for abusers. Nobody wants to converse with that. Block that. That's why the button's there, kind of. And I don't do that. It's not my style. But they're just like too much. Like you keep saying the same thing. Like I will engage with you and roast you, but if it's crickets, you got to go. But so I'll give you a shot. But anyway, that's that one. Money hungry JLR. Absolutely, this is Kim. Now, okay. Yes. Mod says, written in the stars, Miss Marie, it sucks you've been lied by someone you thought had good intentions. I'm glad you're on your way over here. It's all about awareness and exposing the liars who are pretending to help others. Man, that couldn't have been any better. Well put. And Pound Cake, still love your name. Always will. The Pac-Man, I can't tell you how many comments I get about this damn Pac-Man machine. Okay, so guys, look, I want to tell you about so this next part, I can't. I'll call him back here momentarily. I don't have anything on the nothing from him yet. We will call him back. I won't end this live until we have contact me, right? All day, right? Now, the gift card scam. As I was saying, Molly Golightly had a ex-girlfriend on, and she was telling Molly about the scam. And what I'm going to listen up to what I'm listen up to what I'm saying very closely. I have confirmation that this scam is real, right? From 2 sources, right? These sources know JLR very well, very well. One of these sources had some past domestic violence stuff go on with them. Now, I can't tell you who told me this, and I don't like doing this. I always give receipts. I always show people stuff. And then there comes to this point where I'm going to need my supporters to stand with me, right? Only for a little bit. Only for a little bit. I just can't say right now who told me this, but I can in the future. I can in the future. You got to put stuff together, people. You got to put it together. You got to put it together. It's coming from White Boy. There is absolutely a scam going on with JLR Investigates. This guy buys all types of gift cards for different amounts, usually in hundreds of dollars, whether it be Amazon. He has a lot of gift cards. Okay. Matter of fact, let's do that. Okay. And what he does is he always uses, right, this is the same thing that was said on Molly's X on to JLR's X on Molly's panel. And he said a gift card. Maybe, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's. It could be wherever, guys. Okay, wherever. What he does is then call the company, right? Let's just say it's CVS or wherever it's at. He calls the company.
JLR's live now saying a guy is getting in trouble for stalking him. Cops are going to see him down with somebody else. Just text or type that or chat.
He's so. He's so JLR's now claiming that's stalking him, right? My internet is giving me issues right now. I'm not going to say why, right? I'm so glad I didn't show some things on this live. Holy shit! So let's say this, right? This guy, his work was called. Right, I saw the email, right? There's more to that story. There's a lot to that story that you do not know. And I'm not going to say. Because right now, with somebody just said that JLR went live saying there's a guy that's stalking him. Remember, I was stalking him, right? Everybody's stalking him, right? This is actually terrific. Because he's going to this is going to backfire on him very hard. Very hard. If that's true, if that comment's true, this is not going to be good for him. There's a lot more to that story that my guest was saying that you all don't know. There's things I'm not showing, and there's way more I wish I could fucking tell you, but I'm not, because that right now, that's that man's defense to battle this nonsense, right? And so we're gonna leave it at that. You turned it on. All right, guys, look, this is what I'm gonna do. Guys, look. I need you guys to understand what I'm doing. I'm about to switch. I'm doing something real fast. So My internet's choppy. I'm going to try to fix that right now. So here's what's going to happen. It might go black for like 10, 20, 30 seconds, but I will come right back. I got to do something so the internet is way better. Give me a moment. You don't see me. If it goes black for me, the stream's not going to end. I will be. Don't leave. Don't leave. Because I have a lot to show you still. The show is not over. I'm just trying to get this a better quality for you. So hold on. Don't leave. Don't see it. Okay, I see it. Guys, don't leave. I'll be right back. All right. Is that it? That was way different. Look at that shit. Okay, are they still here? All right, I gave you that big warning for nothing. Okay, so we're good. Okay, okay, that should be better, guys. Now here's the deal. Let's see something real fast. Yeah, so I'm not gonna repeat any of that. That guy is, if that's true, let me hit these comments real quick. If that's true, he's an idiot. He just got an RO from Nerdy. He has no idea. Just because somebody does an RO on you doesn't mean that that's gonna stick. It's gonna stay. So let me clarify something right now, just in case that is true. What's up, Jay for Justice? Showing love to you and wifey. Thank you so much, Mom. I'm just now seeing this. So look, anybody, I could put a freaking protection order on Jay for Justice right now. If I did, they would grant it because it's a temporary restraining order. They would grant it, and then we'd have a date to go in there and discuss if it should be stayed, lifted, squashed, whatever, right? But until that date, there's one granted. They never say no, because what if something happens? They're responsible, right? So if it is said that what that comment said, if he's live claiming that, then my guest will have a protection order. Understand this, but there is going to be a court date demolished at, right?
Boom! Lemon panic cake did drop that. Yes.
Did drop what?
But I'm from.
He has a what?
A wee little lad, 20 years old, that he has a warrant for his arrest for not paying child support.
JLR has a warrant for his arrest for not paying.
That fucking piece of shit has he's stolen something.
Is this factual information?
Thank you, Juju. It's as factual as I'm telling you. It's not, I have it pulled up, but yeah.
Okay, I want to show you guys all this weird stuff right now. Okay, is that factual? So whoever told my wife that, do you have receipts on that?
I told you this about a week or so ago.
I need
Somebody else dropped it in chat.
I need to see it.
I didn't tell them that. They put it out there. Let them talk it.
Right, but giving him the court date means you know where he is going to be at that day and time. It could be attached. So I'm not claiming that that's what happened. Obviously, he was on panel. Obviously, the police pulled up. Obviously, JLR went live and said that. What I'm saying is,
Marissa posted it. Probably about 2 or 3 days.
So I need people to understand this. I need everybody to understand what's happening right now. JLR Investigates does not know my past guest. For all it's, so I need everybody to get the full context of the situation. You have a guy with 500,000 subscribers. 500,000 subs. and he's worried about a troll on Twitter. His ego is that demented that he decided, right? He decided to not only contact the man's work, who has time for this? Contact the man's work once, but twice. There's emails involved. What if there's not? Recordings. You'd have to be an idiot to do the next thing, which was then take a restraining order out. You don't even know who this person is. They don't reside in the same state as you. What type of fear are you presenting to that person? None. It's internet chatter. It is your speech. Just because you don't like, it's you who the posts are about. That guy is that should tell you a lot. Think about what I literally just laid out. What if, badass? What if? All right, so so I want to show you what if, right? What if? What you don't know and what you know, right? Criminal network, right? I guess I should play that right now. Okay, well, actually, let's do this first. So let's get back to here. This gift card scam, he uses women to do it. Just like Molly, her guest panel, her panel guest said that he would give her the gift cards. I can confirm through two sources that you in the future, I swear to God, on everything that I love, I will come back and I will explain exactly where I got this from. I just can't tell you now for multiple reasons. But he sends women in there, allegedly, hypothetically, and for educational purposes, to spend these gift cards. And they contacts the company and says that there is that they've been stolen. People, this is a massive scam. A massive scam. This gets deep. People have receipts on this. This is not good. This might, I'm not going to say what this might lead to, but what I'm telling you is this is what's happening. This is what's happened. This is what you've already heard one woman say he made her do. And what I'm telling you is there's receipts and confirmation through two other women that this is exactly what happens. Now, we got to get back to this guy. I mean, this is absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
Oh, Timber, your room goes so.
They can literally call back in 5 minutes and give them all the information.
It's your 5 minutes of fame, white boy or whatever. You guys are something else, man. Complaining about me and JLR. You look stupid as shit.
I got you. Oh, thank you.
So he's talking about him and everything is him and JLR. Everything is plural, right? This is and then he says this is your 5 minutes of fame. Dude, you had to crawl up JLR's ass to get subscribers, and you still don't have as many as me. And I hate saying that. I hate throwing that around because it doesn't mean anything. But in the context of what you're saying, 5 minutes of fame, like, who do you think you are? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Right? It's comical. You're hanging out, dude. You're part of a Latino organization. right? By your own logic, you're part of a Latin criminal organization that's friends with an ultra MAGA Adolf Hitler saluting and sucking friend. Your best buddy that you've crawled up his anus, they don't want any of you around.
He'll be the first person to fucking narc on you, motherfucker.
You realize that there is an interview out there. This is comical, people. Criminal Network does not realize that there's an interview of JLR talking about prison and talking about how the Latin gang members are homosexuals. So, I mean, can you explain that much? I mean, your own friend said it. Your God said this. People, you can't make it up. They're domestic violence buddies. You cannot make this shit up. But wait for it. He's mad because he says they were doing a great thing together. Let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. Let's not have a listen. Let's watch our lying eyes tell us different.
Here's some snacks. Thank you. Waters and snacks. Great. I got something special for you. What do you got? What do you got? No.
No. If you want it, I got a date and time stamp. I got the picture of.
I can't wait till he tells me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, let me do a poll real fast. Ladies, let me do a poll. And actually, anybody can vote on this. Let's make a rule. Let's make a rule. When it comes to missing children and when it comes to missing people, can we never have people with face tattoos be advocates? Can we make a rule that nobody's allowed to be an advocate with fucking face tattoos? Can we do that as a community? Is that too harsh? Is that too mean? Tattoos are okay, but face tattoos. Let's have some common sense.
How about if you have a gang affiliation, you don't belong helping?
Let's have some common sense and say that, like she just said, gang affiliation with face tattoos probably are not the best advocate. For fuck's sakes, have they looked at him in the suspect list? And to double back down on this point, imagine crawling all the way in JLR investigates ass as a gang member, a Latino gang member, when he's a known informant. Can I tell the big homie that? Should I tell the big homie that? Oh, shit.
His paperwork.
Hold on.
You fucking idiot.
We got Picasso back. Are you there?
Yo, what's up? Man, it just keeps getting better, don't it? Well, a sheriff came.
So let me guess. Okay.
Yeah, take a guess. Take a guess. Just take a wild guess. What do you think he did?
Protection order.
Nope.
A protection order?
Nope, not a protection order.
Well, what?
Okay, so you know the video that
stalking?
I posted? No. You know the video that I posted? Remember the guy that called into him threatening him? You remember the guy that called in?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, here.
Yes, I do.
Where do you want me? Okay, well, this is why he thinks that guy was me.
I don't want that played.
No, that's fine.
So
but anyway,
I was going to play that video on this live, but there's something that he says that I don't want anywhere near my live stream.
Yeah. You're good. Anyway,
he says, "Hey, JLR, what's up? You." He says a word that he says effing, and the word it rhymes with I don't know maggot, but it starts with an F. So I don't want to play that on my live stream because as much as I liked what he did, he completely ruined it. Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But anyway, that video, he thinks I was that caller. I'm not. He also says that somebody has been calling him, threatening him. He said somebody is texting him and threatening him. And apparently he's accusing me. I spoke to the officer, just wanted to get my side of the story. I told him that it is not me. I said, if you would like my phone, I will hand it over to you right
Yeah.
now.
So
if you want my phone.
So let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
So let me help you. Okay.
Yeah.
What you need to do is, did he give you something that looks like this? Look at the computer. Hold on. I got a bunch right now because I've been on YouTube a long time and these things happen. Where's my YouTube police reports? Right here in the evidence bag. So did you get something that's left like this?
I didn't get nothing.
Something like this.
I didn't get nothing.
So you have no officer to contact on?
No, I have nothing. I videoed it.
So what? Okay. So what I would suggest you do is, I'm going to help you off behind the scenes. You should volunteer. I would get him for a fake police report. Okay. So
he already did. He filed the police report. That's why the officer was here.
Okay. So
and hey, here's the other thing. I just got a you need to know this. I just got a text from one of my supporters. She said that he just went live and is talking about
it. Correct. Yes. So yes. So I'm taking all this information in. I'm listening to what you're saying. We found that out, but when you drop down, I'm just deciphering in my head right now if what I should say publicly out loud right now. I should.
Right.
And I think that what we should do is regroup. I think that what we should do is get a hold of one another, and I'm going to help you with this off behind the scenes, because this guy is an idiot, and what he just did was wrong on every level. I think everybody sees that, but for us to Monday morning quarterback it up here live, I don't think is smart. So let's regroup. Let's regroup, and I'll help you as much as possible. You got this. You did nothing wrong, and the truth always prevails. So that's all I have to worry about.
You bet you it does. The truth will always
all right.
prevail.
Thank you for giving us the update. It will. I'm going to send you something as well. So he's telling more lies.
It needs to be screen recorded. Everything.
Can somebody screen record that and send it to me? JLR's over there telling lies. He's not been arrested. He's gaslighting. He's trying his hardest to get people arrested. People, this is all coming from his own domestic violence allegations. That's what this is. It's his own behavior. But he wants people silenced, jailed. Fake people. I hate that this happened to you. I hate it. But I'm so happy.
You know what though? I can handle it. He's met the wrong guy.
I know you can.
He met the wrong guy.
So let's do this. Let's regroup off of here, and let's put our heads together. People will help you. People see it, right? People see it. And if I was you, use your free speech, be smart. But here's what you have. You have a call log, right? You can provide to the police every phone call that you've made for the last 30 days if you want to, whatever you want to give them, right?
I was just about to tell you
what his report was all the way.
Yeah. I was just about to tell you, I physically showed the officer my call logs. I have 2 of them because I have a work number too. I showed him both of those. I showed him my text messages. He looked through them. He saw them. And I said, if at any point ever you need my phone, I will give it up to you freely because I'm innocent. 100%.
Did you last question, did you mention or say to him that this guy indeed has restraining orders on people?
Yeah, I told him. He asked me. Yeah. Yes, he asked me about him, and I gave him the TLDR on him. I told him that he's a felon. I told him about the incident in Washington. I said, this is really what it's about, is when he was in Washington, It's alleged that he beat up his girlfriend. Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm going to say that a million times. I told him about that. I told him pretty much everything that you can tell about him. And I did tell him also that he's been calling my work. I told him about that he's called my work. I told him that he's emailed my work and he's tried to get me fired and tried me to get to take my post down, but I'm not going to do it because what I'm doing is not illegal. It's criticism. It's fair use.
Listen to me. Listen, Chad, listen to me. It's very important. What you should do right now, right? You have the emails that you gave me. You have the phone calls that to your work. You have all this. You have the fake police report. What I would do right now is get off my live, go record him telling 500,000 people that you're going to jail because you're stalking him. I would record that as fast as possible.
I'm doing that right now as we speak.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, bro, to handle this. As bad as I want to know about it and stuff, I want you to focus and I want you to push back, and I'm gonna help you. But I don't want to talk about it no more on live for your own winning.
Part, okay. I catch your drift. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Go handle it. Okay. And I promise you, next time I'm gonna go live tomorrow with Nerdy, I'll have you back on. In no way am I kicking you off. I just want you to absolutely, this guy, you figured him out. He's not, he does nothing he does works on you, but get his own words, get his own behavior, right? Because what's happening here is absolute projection gaslighting. He's saying that you're stalking him, but if you have the evidence to show the other way around. So go get it and collect it. And I promise you can come back any other time, bro.
Yep.
All right.
Right on.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Boy.
Thank you for sharing. And no problem. I really appreciate you, man.
Yep. Thanks, brother.
No problem. All right, guys. I like chat. I like Picasso Chad. That was all. That was done out of respect. I'm trying to think of, he's telling me what's happening. We're live. I'm talking about this time. Then this shit happens. I'm trying to I think it's best he gets off. He gets what he has to get because people. This just happened, people. And you can't. This is so great for his downfall. You cannot. People can see what's happening here. People can see, right? And then he goes live. Like he must have thought that he had a good conversation with a police officer or something. He went live and said, "Oh, this guy's getting arrested." No. He's gonna hate that he didn't get arrested and then jump back on my live. Ha ha. But what I wanted to show you guys is that what a complete asshole this is. Holy crap. It's getting bad. Team Chad all day. Team. Yeah, Chad is good people, man. He yes, preserve the phone calls. Let me take your comments. Let's see what I missed. JLR is out of control. He needs to be put away. I don't care where, as long as he can't get out. I already heard. He's wasting police time making a fake report. Well, that's exactly what this guy does in all the cases. On all the cases. This happened in real time, y'all. Just so everybody knows, I just had him up here speaking about his employer getting called, and then he had a knock at the door. The police show up, and then JLR goes live. It is a great thumbnail. AI really can get the grifters.
He's talking about Chad now. They're saying
let him talk.
The guy's phone number.
So that wasn't Chad that called. If you haven't heard the clip, JLR's live and he's live. You know how he does the phone number thing. Some guy calls and he's like, "Hey, what's up, JLR?" The guy absolutely destroys JLR, roasts him, right? I don't want to play the clip because he says the worst thing that you can say on YouTube in the clip. He says, "Hey, what's up, JLR? You mother effing," and the word rhymes with maggot and starts with an F, right? He doesn't say that. He gets everything, right? He destroys him. He shuts him down. He's like, "You're beating up Magnolia." He's calling out right there. And then what's JLR do? Oh, I'm calling. He's threatened. And all the victim card stuff, right? My mind is going crazy right now. This just happened on live. The projecting and gaslighting just in real time happened. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Beat a woman allegedly, and then he called the cops and they scared because someone called him on the phone. Shut the fuck up, Jonathan, you bitch ass puss ass hoe.
It didn't sound like Chad. It didn't sound like Chad. In my opinion, the guy that called JLR has a way deeper voice. What's up, Scooters? He did have him shaking. You're absolutely right. This was wild, y'all. I wouldn't doubt it, Summer Sweet Tea. I totally agree. Okie Lady Sunshine. I said that. I said that before even reading comments. So what's up, Mrs. Chai? So yeah, he's very worried. What's up, the Cowboy Logic? You're doing great work. He is coming unwound. Noel usually is right about everything.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys want to see the squirrel?
You sleeping? You want him on your head for an hour?
So the squirrel is out of control. It's
don't dare talk about Timber in a negative way.
He's very fast.
He's so sweet.
He's growing so big. He zips
cute.
around. He flies up. He flies down. He's so quick.
He gives kisses.
He does. He kisses my wife. He comes. You know. He goes and it's crazy.
He cuddles.
She's got a good connection with animals. I'll tell you what. Like nothing you've seen.
Oh,
But
anything to
all right.
rude. Talk about my baby.
So I want to jump back here, but before the I want to go back to Alex real fast and show you guys this, right? I'll drop this link in the chat. Let's go back here. This is the rest of that video. It's not long. I just want to show you guys how he epically kisses JLR's ass.
Over the joint. I had to call this in. This is important, and I wanted to go live to film it. What are you doing for anything? We're doing this for a good cause.
Wow. Imagine that. Well, that didn't. Holy shit, people. You can't make it up. So he's trying to make fun of me because I saw something and I said something. And I called the HOA and told them about dope getting smoked outside the house, all types of weirdo activity. So this dunce then is doing a reenactment where he says, "Oh, you got to call the police on live." And dude, you realize JLR just did that, right? In real time. But the difference was I didn't lie.
You're scared.
Like you can't. This guy is I don't know. This guy's got the IQ of a mosquito, of a gnat, of a fucking gnat.
Let's go here. I don't like this
And
spot.
he's fat and flexible.
I have to go here. I'll go to the Domino's pizza spot. Go here. Doesn't look like it's open. It might be open. Domino's pizza. All right. Let me get my thing.
And you're trying to cash in on JLR, trying to cash in on Alex Criminal Network. Trying to cash in on me? I bitch slap dudes like you. I swear, bro.
So I'm gonna cash in off of Criminal Network. What? Dude, you're literally outside Nancy Guthrie's house doing nothing. You're going to bitch. Now, I have a lot of opinions about what you just said, right? I have a lot of opinions. Some of those opinions might be as far as to setting up something legal for, setting up something legal to settle it, right? There's a lot of opinions I can say, but at this point, what I'm going to have to say is I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my life. I am scared for my life.
So scared.
I feel the same way, the same terror, the same fear that your God, that your best friend does with Picasso.
And so does your wife.
So unfortunately, I'm not going to take these threats seriously. I have to take them very serious. What's the saying? This guy's stalking me. He's calling my phone.
He's threatening me.
I'm reasonably in fear. Please pray for my family. Guys, please pray for my family. Alex has now threatened me.
You have a wife that's alone without you, and you were with
54 years old. I'm good with these things. So now I know what he looks like. He probably has some of his people in here, probably talking shit. Should I call him in? He's pretending like he's law enforcement. Little does he know. See, you guys, I let you guys in with the real deal. I let you guys know. So
look at this clown shoes right here. This car. So this is well put together. This was done by the Torch Spotlight. I will be sharing this. But I am scared for my life, guys. Alex, the guy with boobs, the 60-year-old gang, the 65-year-old ex-gang member that hangs around with the guy who salutes and sucks off Ada. Guys, I am scared for my life. So I'm going to have to do a report or something like that. What do you guys think about this? Oh, shit. Damn it. Man, I feel like a dick. Okay. All right. I apologize to you. So hit the link again. Okay, guys. So earlier in the chat, somebody tried to join the live and they did not put their camera on. So I kicked them, right? I never said their name, but I just went to go to the comments to read them. And I saw a private chat and it says this: don't kick me. I'm the guy who called JLR the other day that JLR thinks is Chad. I don't have a cam. Look, man, I don't care about your camera. Okay. Come on back up. I didn't know that was you. I thought that you were like a JLR, one of these weirdos. If you're still watching, hit the link again. Here, I'm going to drop it again. You're more than welcome to come on. If I knew that was you, I wouldn't have kicked you. Okay. Let me drop it again. You're more than welcome to come on up here. I'm sorry. I did not see your message until now. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Okay, here we go. Let's do this on. What's up, man? Yo, what's up? Stop touching the mute button. Stop it. Stop touching it. What's up? Yo. I don't know. He's coming on. Listen, you got to have a little bit. I'm these people, man. So I don't know who the dude is. This is the internet, but I'm not full on dumb. Like, I want to believe that's you, but like, if you come on, you're not showing your face. So I'm giving you a microphone and you can say anything in the world. So I'm going to hover over the microphone button. As soon as you get out of pocket, As soon as you say something crazy, I'm kicking you. You're gone. Now, if it's you, I don't have to do that. But the fact that you're like fighting me over the microphone, come on, man. I've been doing this for years. Listen, these people have me twisted, man. I've been doing this a long time. Okay, you guys are off on that whole thing. Okay. So what's up? I'll be frank. What's up, Denise? You guys know about it. So somebody came backstage and wanted the link. I gave them the link, but they're not showing their face. And I guess if you're a viewer, you don't know that. When somebody hits the link, you see it below, right? So you have to let them come on, and then they join you on stage. But there's a microphone right by their avatar. So I'm seeing that he's not showing himself. He said his message or whatever, but I don't know who this is. I'm not going to get porn bombed. I'm not going to let anybody do all this weird shit. I know all the games. I'm well aware of it, right? So it's an easy way to censor somebody is to, if he's really saying what he's saying, and I mute him, right? So I'm trying to control the volume, and as I'm doing that, he's trying to do it. So I'm like, hey, stop doing that. Stop hitting the volume, and then guess what? He leaves. So what's that tell you? Exactly. Like if you want to join the chat, right, and you're not going to do anything weird or say anything weird, why would you care if I'm controlling the volume or you're controlling the volume? You wouldn't. But he's purposely trying to like do it over me, right? And then he left. Yep. Probably no, it wouldn't be JLR. He don't have the balls from over here. It wouldn't be Mamboos either. Mamboos, listen, Mamboos, here's my public thing to you. I don't do like videos back and forth. What I want you to do is come over here to the and I want to have a discussion about Nancy Guthrie. I feel as though that you're drifting off the case. I feel as though that you're out there as an opportunist, and I feel as though that you're not out there for a reason. I also have questions about why you keep saying titties every 10 seconds. You're obsessed with titties. You have titties, and you obviously have this weird thing. Essentially, the least that you can do is come join my panel and explain these threats, because right now I'm in fear for my life. I'm in fear for my life. You have fake news and stuff. You're scary. Okay. So there's that. It absolutely was. Ted, listen, Ted's a weirdo too. That guy he was trying to serve the lady Pam, the HOA supervisor or manager or whatever it is. He's trying to like hit her with some legal issues. Why? How about just get the hell out of there, right? Why don't these people search? What is the point of sitting directly in front of Nancy Guthrie's house? Nothing. It's Barbara. Thank you for that, Barbara. What's up, Barbara? What's up, Lilith? Jaded, Petty Lane, Music Mama. All right, guys. I want you guys to do something though. Let me do it real fast. Our guest tonight, Chad, they are really going after him. It's pretty wild. They're going after him hard, if I'm being honest. And I want to drop his Twitter. It's only fair that I drop his. This is where he's active on. I'm gonna drop his Twitter, guys. Okay. If you guys don't have Twitter, you absolutely need to make one. You're already late, right? But this was my guest tonight, guys. Chad. And literally, as he's on panel telling us about these phone calls and emails that were sent to his employer twice, one Monday, one yesterday, the police show up at his house. And so this guy's coming back. Okay, look, we'll try it again.
Okay, can you hear me
Hold
now,
on.
bro?
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like you.
What do you mean? Because I was on Bluetooth whenever I called him. I'm on a Rodecaster Pro 2 now. So yeah, it's gonna sound a little bit different.
Okay, this is you for real?
Yeah, it's me for real, dude. I'm just trying to help
Okay.
Chad out so he doesn't get any charges.
Okay, what's happening?
Not a lot, man. I heard what was going on. I kind of figured that that's why Chad was getting a visit from the Popo, because I've seen JLR going after Chad, and he likes to pick on people that he thinks he can bully. So, but yeah, I'm the one that called.
Absolutely.
I can send you a screenshot of the phone number that I used, if that'll help alleviate any doubts. But yes, it's definitely me. I definitely called.
So it does sound a little bit different. People are saying they don't, but you were mad. You were yelling at him. And the only reason I didn't play that clip is because.
Yeah, I said some stuff in there. Yeah, I was trying to get JLR's channel struck, is what I was trying to do, but I guess nobody reported it. So
actually, that makes a lot. I didn't even think about that. That was pretty slick.
wow.
So yeah,
I had a YouTube channel. I've been on here for a minute. I know how the game's played, and I know why you're I know why you're hesitant of bringing me up. I get that. I've done live streams in the past too, so I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, please don't take it for a hard feeling. I think
no.
Now that I know the true intention of what you did, then that was kind of genius. I
see everybody in the chat like freaking. It's not him. It is me. I will send White Boy a screenshot just because I trust that he won't out me like that, to show him proof if I need to. I mean, I'll fuck it. I'll just do it anyway.
If anything,
I recognize the voice.
If you want to scratch your number out or something, you could do that. I don't want nothing to where I could maybe be responsible
It's not a real number. Okay, so that ain't no problem.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I've tried to call his streams before, allegedly, hypothetically, and for educational purposes. But did they vet the calls?
No, he does not. Whenever I called that day, he was just taking open phone calls, and I just called and he answered. Now, normally he will ask his chat who wants to call in, and they have to email and send a number, and then he calls them back.
Yes. That's what he does, and that's okay. That's how he does it. All right. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't realize that's what you're doing. By trying to get him reported, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was trying to get his channel struck, and I guess not enough people reported it to do it. That's okay. There's always another time.
Yeah, you did tell him about his ass, and then he went straight to do exactly what he tried to do to Chad.
Of course.
Put the police on you.
People probably didn't. I don't know if they would have reported it because they knew it.
Well, no, people were about what he said because he absolutely froze JLR. He didn't know how to handle it. He went right to 911. I'm going to call the police. What he was trying to find his name out, this and that, you absolutely screwed his head up live. He didn't know how to handle that.
No,
you know what I mean? And I recognize that because I know him in person. That's how he gets. He gets all fluttered and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It was funny. I went back and watched the replay, I don't know, 4 or 5 times after that, and I fucking died.
Oh, it's all over Twitter, bro. It's all over Twitter.
Oh, the national TV comment that he kept, he's like, hey, bro, you're on national TV with 12,000 people. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything at all?
So, guys,
how
if
can
you
I
don't know the context, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, ask real fast. How can I send you the screenshot? It won't let me do it on X for some reason.
786.
786.
Hang on. Wait.
764-4077.
Wait.
So, guys, real fast, while he's doing that.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Say again.
So
my
I'll put it in
bad. My
chat.
bad.
It's okay. I'll put it in chat. I'll put it on the screen. 786.
764-4077.
So, guys, if you don't know the context real fast, the other day, JLR was, I'll put it on the screen for you. He was live, right? And right here. So he's live and somebody calls his live stream and says, hey, you're a piece of stuff. You're a piece of crap. You're beating up Magnolia, this and that. And JLR, he froze. And he kind of froze, but he went to what he normally does and said, oh, I'm going to put the police on you and you're breaking all these laws. And what was funny is he in him doing this police stuff, he goes, you're on national TV. And then he's like, dude, you're not on fucking TV. You're on YouTube. And it was funny the way you said it, dude, because it fucked him up. It fucked him up even more. And then he was like, kept repeating the same shit. And he was trying to convince this guy to show up at a Circle K. And he was desperately wanting his name. His think about that, right? There's someone calling your phone saying they're going to beat your ass, right? And then what does JLR do? He wants your last name, your phone number. Go over here where the cops are at. These people are, it's comical. And it happened in real time.
People stupid enough to actually cuss you out, threaten you, and then give you your information.
No, he handled it really good. I played it. You don't remember hearing that?
No, I mean in general. Is anybody else stupid enough to do that?
But so you messed his head up, dude, and I gotta give you your props. I apologize before. I thought that you were one of his army or something, and I can't.
No.
You know how it is. You said you used to do YouTube,
bro.
Yeah.
I get it. I've been in this game. I know how it works, so I get the paranoia. Absolutely, you can't trust anybody coming up on StreamYard that you don't know, because you don't know if they're going to porn bomb you or say something way out of the way.
Exactly.
You have no idea.
Exactly.
Okay, I sent the text to the number you gave me, so.
That's funny. Pathway to Heaven.
Did you?
So am I not supposed to show this?
No, you can show it. It ain't got nothing personal on there. It just shows confirmation that that's the phone number that was calling him that night, because he put it out there. I told him to post it on X. I don't give a fuck.
Right. That's right. Yeah, you did. This guy's spot on. Okay, so look, a lot of you guys doubted him, though. A lot of you guys doubted him when he first. I did too a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you see him run
It's hard.
into the Circle K?
So I saw. I'm gonna find that clip real fast. Let me find this clip, guys. I'm gonna play this clip we're talking about. Actually, know where it's at. I didn't see anything running to a Circle K. I saw.
Oh yeah.
Let me play.
Well,
I'll play what I have here.
I think the clip that got put out there, I don't know if it posted the whole thing, but a lot of the clips I've seen just post to where we hang up, and then after that he waits like 5 or 10 minutes, and then he goes to Circle K. But when he gets out, you can see him scrambling inside, and he's in there for God, I don't know how long. And then he comes darting back out and leaves. He didn't even give me a chance to get up there.
Oh, here it is right here. Here it is, guys. Hold on.
Folks, just want to remember that call I got the
Oh, wait.
day from that wackadoodle that was making threats towards me. Well, remember that guy that called me? He's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. He's from Minnesota, and he's in big trouble. That you called me 35 times in the last 3 days.
Oh my God, the lies, go. Thank you for coming up. I really appreciate you doing this, because Chad can use this. Guys,
exactly.
The gaslighting, he's repeating it. Thank you so much, bro. Now I get it. So people, so this is the same lie remember when I was protesting in the neighborhood with your lying eyes. He was saying I was calling his phone all the time. Now, Chad, who didn't call his phone and cuss him out, has called his phone 35. Let's have a listen.
Making a series of death threats and threats.
What?
And authorities are on the town. Minnesota prosecutor, along with Jackson County, Minnesota, where he works, he's about to be arrested. So if he gets arrested, when he does, not his, but when, we'll share his mugshot and everything like that. Share who these people are.
What the fuck? Sorry.
So he said, yeah, he that's what he thinks is going to happen to Chad, because he thinks he told the police that Chad was whoever he may be. Now,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the original clip, guys, which is comical. Hold on a second. I think it's right here. That was perfect. That explains it all, y'all. However, the original clip, I think, what else is that?
I think when people listen to the clip, I think some of the doubters or non-believers will hear it. It's a little different because I was on a Bluetooth. I was outside. The wind was blowing, so it kept cutting in and out. It was a bad time, but I had the opportunity and I took it.
I'm trying to find it, man. What are you guys can send it to me real fast?
I think Chad has it posted on his page.
This is I know.
If you follow Diva
Here it is.
Adventures, I'm pretty sure she.
Here it is. I got it. This is it.
Hello.
Hold on. Okay, here I got it now.
855-689. What you mean? What you mean? Your name is JLR. You got 12,000 people listening to you. Go ahead. You gotta come down. You would do what? You would do what? Why?
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 Dated him to get.
Will you? Really?
Really?
So, people, this is great because I just had Chad on telling us the story. We now have the truth. You hear JLR going live. You hear the projection. You can't even make this up. So even his JLR army, even y'all know that these two gentlemen's voices are different, right, between each guest. So this is comical, and it makes him look like the idiot that he is. But there's a lot of fake police stuff going on right now. There's a lot of fake police stuff going on. Now I'm gonna joke the guy Alex when he's saying and say that I'm scared for my life when he says he's gonna swing at me and stuff. But why is JLR? Why is he so upset about what my guest said right now to him? But Alex can do the same thing. These guys, they absolutely are not on the same realm.
You gotta come down. You do what? What?
What?
It's committed a misdemeanor on national TV. You just TV. This is your number. This is your number. You just threatened me on national TV. 520 585 6897. Now you're saying derogatory terms to me?
Rewind that question.
God damn it. Hold on, I can't get it. You have it?
I was trying to, but.
Oh, all right. Well, let me see. I don't know where it's at, babe. Oh, here it is right here. I got it right here. Here it is right here. Let me see.
What is it?
But I'm not going to say it aloud. Here, look. I got to screen. I got to pause it. Oh.
Can you mute it then?
Oh, yeah, you did. He did say it loud. So it's 520-285. I'm reading this backwards. That's what it starts with. Well, look.
Never mind. I don't care. Never mind.
It's backwards.
Great. Play the fucking thing.
Oh.
It's easy. You just.
What's your name? 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 What is your name?
Yeah, it's not coming through. It's too much of a glare.
Okay.
What are you gonna do at the Circle K?
What?
We're gonna have a chat.
Let me see.
Wow.
You didn't have it.
12,000 people
What
listening
trying
to
to
you.
do? You're cooperating.
Well, you already committed a crime.
Okay, so what's the deal with the Circle? Did he go to the Circle K?
Yes.
I remember this.
Yeah. After we got off the phone, he
So-
did go up to the Circle K. Yeah.
Okay, so he goes to Circle K, and then it's more about this call?
All he did was he stopped to, I don't know if he got gas or was using the bathroom, but he ran inside, used the bathroom, and came back out, and then he left and I think he went back up to the sheriff's department.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So okay. Now I get it. That's why he was saying meet me there.
Right.
I get it. Yeah, he's a joke, guys. It's on my Twitter if you want to hear it. That's funny. This is out of control. This guy, he's lost his mind. The downward spiral is happening, y'all. I mean, you can't make it up. I did not plan on any of this happening on this live. I had no idea police. I had no idea he was going to go live. No idea he was going to join the chat. But it did all happen in real time, and I'm so glad that it did, man. It shows exactly what we've been saying. Man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. He is a piece of crap. I thank you so much. This is going to help Chad big time.
Absolutely. And that's the only
Big
reason
time.
why I came up
You know
here
what
to
I mean?
do that was to help Chad out. He's a good guy. He don't deserve what's happening to him with JLR. So if this can help him, I'm glad to do it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Get out of your hair, bro. Appreciate you for letting me up. You guys have a great afternoon.
You too. Thank you. I'm sorry for the beginning.
No worries, bro. No worries.
Okay. All right, guys. He was cool. I was kind of sketched at the beginning. I didn't know who it was. I'm watching your comments. You're saying that's not him. It's not him. That was him, y'all. And you can clearly tell the difference in voices, right? That was wow. This live has been crazy, y'all. I had no idea all this was gonna happen. But you know what happened was my intention was to tell y'all about these lies, right? From criminal and jail. But what ended up happening even further without even my attempt was they both made themselves look way worse and contradicted themselves way worse. So, you know, we have to love it. You know, it is wild. These are the people. This is the guy and guys out there in front of Nancy Duff's house. These are the people out there. This is crazy, man. I didn't even mention in this live about the politician, right? That wants nothing to do with JLR that had that food drive, right? I have proof. He needs to show you proof that he called. You must have not been listening. So JLR shows the guy's number, it says the guy's number, and I have the text. That part's not for the internet. That part is for Chad This is where JLR. This was the worst he could have done. Is all I'm saying, and that's all I'm saying. Do you understand that? It was very clear. Big time. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you, Nicole. Exactly. Jonathan is an idiot. This is comical, guys. He is looking like a moron. You just got caught doing fake police reports, advertising your. You said the guy called you 45 people. I am thoroughly enjoying this. Thoroughly. You know how dumb he must feel that he got caught in all those live on my stream. I love it. Thank you for all the guests. I'll be Yep. I will be live tomorrow with Nerdy. Tomorrow night around 9:30, 10, I will be live with Nerdy discussing all of this, discussing what happened to him in JLR, discussing a lot more. But for now, share this out there, clip it, use it, do what you will. Just use and say the truth. Show the lies, show what happened in real time, show the different voices, show the gaslighting, show the projection, show who this guy is. Shove it down the throats of the fangirls who this guy is. They're going to have a hard time with this live, guys. That I promise you. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.